No need to push. Ugh, feels like I swallowed half a trench. Wait, where am I?
This is Earth, the realm of the humans.
Halt! Wer sind Sie?
But without my TARDIS, it would seem.
We still have your craft for safekeeping.
Wait, but I can see you. I thought you were only visible on Earth.
In your final day, yes. You have 24 hours, Doctor.
But that's not enough time.
Sprechen Sie Englisch? Identifizier dich oder ich werde dich erschießen!
You have 1 day to end the war, or we will wipe the humans from the face of this planet to protect ourselves and the future of this world. And you will be the first to die, Doctor. I will make sure of that.
No, don't disappear. You're asking me to change the future. If the war ends today, the temporal rupture of history changing could have unknowable consequences for humanity. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Du bist Engländer. Du gehörst nicht hier.
And I'm stuck in a German trench. I surrender. Please don't shoot. The fate of the world. What was that? A warning shot? Fine. Ich bin ein Spion. Ich bin an deiner Seite. Is this completely necessary? Hello! I said...
I don't think anyone is listening, so there's no point yelling.
I'd ask if you're just going to sit there and watch, but I can't because those soldiers decided to tie me up and blindfold me.
It came close to being a lot worse. Claiming to be an undercover double agent working for their superiors was a clever idea. But then the humans displayed their own intellect. They can't risk shooting you, but they clearly don't trust you to have kept you as a captive.
Your dislike seems personal.
I am sick of pretending. Their anger is destroying my beloved world, and we must show them kindness, offer them a mercy that they have never shown each other, let alone any other species. I want my normal life back. I want to explore our woods, to savor the flavors and powers of my realm, to dance with my sisters and witness our growth and love. Yet I cannot.
Well, if you really want this to end, help me. It's hardly fair that your queen dropped me in the middle of a German trench. Surely she knew that would hamper my ability to save the day.
What is your plan? How will you stop the humans from condemning themselves?
Okay, perhaps I don't have a fully formed plan in this exact moment, but the sensory deprivation of the blindfold is doing wonders for my focus.
Then I see no reason to help you. Prove this mission is not foolhardy, and I will assist. I don't want to end all humanity. They are good entertainment, but they are ants to be squashed if they must be.
Can I have my TARDIS back? She'd help me out a bunch.
To achieve what? Safe travel from this world of war? We know what the box is capable of, Doctor. I will not be the sole responsible for letting you flee.
I'm not a coward. I'm not leaving Earth until this is resolved.
Your fire is strong, but until you have a solid idea...
You're the silent partner. Got it. I've been here nearly 2 hours now, yes? I assume you're counting down my final day with relish. So where is everyone? Shouldn't someone have checked in on me by now? They can't have forgotten about me. That's not possible.
Surely an end to the war can't be wholly out of the question if one side has disappeared like this, or retreated because they fear defeat.
Cordelia, you know I'm a time traveler, right? I've seen the future, visited it numerous times. The Germans can't have retreated. That doesn't happen yet. The war can't end today, as much as it pains me to say. It's far too early. There are still years to go. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions more lives will be lost. It makes me sick.
Then become an agent of change, Doctor. Stop the conflict now. Protect those millions of lives. Save my wondrous realm and assuage your conscience. Everyone's happy.
The way I see it, none of my choices are exactly palatable. I could rewrite history, as you say, curtail the Great War to prevent an even greater conflict with your sisters, but then face the unknowable splintering of Earth history. Or I let you launch your attack, be passively responsible for the deaths of millions anyway, and witness the inevitable interspecies war that could end humanity. Or I find a way to stop you ladies from enacting your deadly ploy for survival, but short of wiping you out, I doubt you'll accept defeat. Whatever I do next, I'll be party to genocide, and I refuse to do that.
Oh, you're wrong. There will be no genocide. Some humans will be kept alive. Their souls contain such power that is beneficial to us.
Is that supposed to encourage me? You're promising to keep a handful of humans alive as what? Batteries for your powers? What kind of life is that? Can you hear that?
Someone is coming to see you.
Was machst du hier?
The Red Soldier, but how?
Explains why I've been left alone. I fear this creature has killed the other German soldiers. He might speak their language, but he's not on their side.
Not all do. I've heard some French, a couple Italian. One particularly vicious one spoke English. They speak what they think will provoke the greatest reaction.
And from my accent, it thinks I'm British. Of course.
Du gehörst nicht hier.
I don't belong here. Speak for yourself.
Oof. No need to push.
Ihr aller verdient es zu sterben.
We aren't dying today, but you are. You aren't welcome on this plane of existence. Goodbye.
You got rid of it. Well done, Cordelia.
Dispersed and carried away on the wind, never to be seen again. But there are always more.
Are you okay? Here, lean on me.
You freed yourself? To help me?
Of course, I'm reluctant to call it a spell, but whatever it was, it took it out of you. Is there anything I can get you?
I didn't think you saw me as an ally, or someone worth saving.
Is it wrong to want to see the good in everyone? Please don't make me regret it. You seemed shocked to see one of the Red Soldiers here. How often do they appear outside your realm? Have there been many sightings?
Never. This is the first time. They're getting more powerful.
Look at these foolish men. This filthy trek-through is of their own creation.
Can we not help them? Your ladies have shown the men in my hospital mercy before, so can't we do something for them now?
The battleground is too full of fury for us to safely enter, or we'd have taken the souls from there en masse.
So all those dark emotions don't just damage the wall between realms, but they hurt you too.
That is why it must end. Those soldiers must be stopped.
But they're innocent, scared. They don't want to be in the middle of no man's land. They aren't responsible for this war, they're just following orders.
Look into their souls. See the depravity there. This conflict may not be their idea, but when these British find their German counterparts, their fear will result in aggression. They will attack and kill. It is their instinct. Do you not find that reprehensible?
They're only doing it for Queen and country.
There is no need to be snide.
They aren't all bad. My fiancé is out there, fighting on the front line for me. He is doing his duty for our world, for our future. He's a good man. I love him and he loves me. We're going to spend our lives together, start a family.
Family. I know plenty about family. Your mother was my sister. Her beauty was remarkable, and her ability second only to mine. She could enchant near all of nature and aid the growth of any ailing soul. The vastness of her strength explains why you are as strong as you are, despite your blood being diluted by that human man who corrupted her.
They were in love.
You are centuries too young to utter that word, let alone understand it. What your parents had was fleeting, futile, not worth throwing away their lives and futures for.
They clearly thought it was. That noise! It's horrendous. The terror. It's It's getting worse.
Can you humans not play nicely for even an hour? Now be quiet. I must repair the wall before it causes irreparable damage.
Are you okay? Do you need help?
No, I can handle this. In my lady's time of greatest need, it is me they turn to, not some youngling like you. The viciousness is getting rougher, coarser. To reach out and close this tear is to feel a bullet lodged in your shoulder. The metallic cartridge grinding through muscle and bone.
Then share the pain. Give me your hand.
Well, I told you.
There is no weakness in it. I am not competition for your title, but if both realms are in as much peril as you say, then there is no harm in working together.
You felt it, didn't you? The allure of the magic. Does it not warm your soul?
I feel better. Stronger than ever before. Is that what it's always like?
You are standing firmer, shoulders back. You have something to be proud of, my girl. Now you are a true lady in white. Your fellow humans may have treated you as nothing, a weak child, but I felt the power coming from you. Here you will be respected. Nothing will hold you back.
I feel it already. My fingers tingling, my senses heightening.
Yet I see in your soul that you only care for those foolish men out there. Why should that half of your heritage consume all of your affections?
I am human.
Not entirely. Not anymore. You feel our magic coursing through your veins. If you leave here, return to humanity, you will never be able to tap into that strength again.
I want to do right by both sides of my parentage. I want to make things right, to show you that you can trust me. The British soldiers you have in the other trench, they're mesmerized somehow, aren't they?
They believe they are still fighting their paltry war. It calms them. I believe the expression your people use is to pull the wool over their eyes. Though our magic is far more complex than that.
It's an herbal concoction, isn't it? I saw them drinking something. It had a pungent smell, a vibrant color. It wasn't what they thought it was.
You are observant. Yes, it assists us. Means we have to divert less of our power to maintain the illusion and makes their minds more susceptible to our influence.
I was a nurse. I've worked with medicines before. My grandmother also taught me of herbs and their uses. I could replicate this potion for you, add to your supplies.
You have the knowledge, certainly, and I wonder how much a drop of your blood could mesmerize the mind of a feeble man. Yes, you may try. I will open a passageway to our forests. You will find the berries you need there. But should you use any of our magics for ill purposes, it will have its revenge and consume you. Act wisely.
Of course, Your Highness.
I don't like how quiet it is. I have seen those men of fury burn a human to nothing by touch alone.
They're going to keep coming, those red soldiers, and keep killing. Cordelia, lean on me more. Don't put a brave face on this.
That red soldier was stronger than the others I faced. I'll be fine in a minute.
Ironic, really, that I'm the one offering you mercy.
What was that?
Salvation, hopefully. Hello, are you receiving me?
Doctor, are you there? Can you hear me?
It must be Millie, trying to get in touch. They wouldn't work before, but she must be boosting the signal. I wonder. Cordelia, take this. I want you to act as a bridgehead between the realms. That way the transmission should work.
Doctor, is this thing working?
Press the button so we can talk back.
I don't like taking orders from your kind, but okay.
Earth to Nurse Foley. Can you hear me?
Yes, hello, Doctor. Good to hear your voice. Now, I don't have long, but I do have a plan. Are you still there? Over.
Yes, I'm here, but I'm not alone. Say hello, Cordelia.
What did I say about being told what to do,
Right, okay. Well, I'm in the ladies' realm right now.
You're not still in that dirty trench, are you?
No, I'm in their forest.
That place is sacred. You should not be there.
The Queen gave me permission. She has this laboratory set up to brew the concoction all the captured soldiers are drinking to keep them in line. It's incredible. All the test tubes and conical flasks are hovering over flames that appear in the air. I've been experimenting, trying to see if I can amplify and focus the effect, make the soldiers supremely susceptible to just one person, rather than mildly influenced by all.
The Queen will certainly approve of that.
And whoever is in charge of that army of souls can take out anyone they see as their enemy.
Precisely. It would be an end to all of this trouble, don't you think? I know you won't approve, Doctor, but someone has to act.
This isn't you, Millie. You are a kind, considerate person. All this talk of forced control and ending lives is wrong. Has the lady's magic corrupted you?
How else is such a war going to end? With one side the victor and the other the loser.
There is a better, more humane way, but I'll need your help. Have you identified which of the berries flares the perception centers of the human mind?
There's this prickly crimson thing, the size of a raspberry. You have to be careful with the dose, or it becomes poisonous, according to the Queen's notes.
And any neutralizing agents?
Looks like a blueberry-sized orange. Tastes like one too.
Any limit on how much you can use?
Not that I can tell.
Then add all that you can find.
But that would mean the soldiers discovered the truth. It would be chaos. We'd lose control and they would rebel. They would turn on my sisters and this would all be for nothing.
Not necessarily.
This is your plan. Betrayal. I thought you were genuinely trying to do right by everyone for a moment, but you only wanted us dead. You traitor.
What if I make you a promise? My word is my bond, and that must mean something to you, yes? If a single lady dies, my life is forfeit.
Doctor, is that wise?
You have spoken, and so it shall be. You better be right for your own sake.
I'll talk to them. They'll listen and fight the real enemy.
I'll do what you ask, but if this doesn't work, Doctor, I'll do what I have to. Over and out.
This sounds immensely dubious. Had you not helped me, I wouldn't even be considering this. What do we do next?
Take me back to your realm. I need to talk to the soldiers. From there, we can end it all.
These berries are so plentiful. The soil must be so rich here.
They are perpetually in season. Our realm continually promotes growth. Or it should. Sacrifices were made to maintain the Queen's personal crops.
You're Althea, yes? Why are you here?
The Queen sent me to see if you needed any assistance. And my sister Cordelia has reached out. She says you are to be trusted. That you have a plan to save us from the Red Soldiers and the path we have sent ourselves down.
I'm trying. If you help, it might not win you any favors.
I am willing to take that risk. I do not like who I have become. And I've come to see that not all humans are bad. Some are very sweet.
Are you smitten?
I'm open to new ideas. I don't want to take any more lives. Tell me what you need.
A handful of those red ones, a couple of the blue. Crush them up with that pestle and mortar.
You need to be very careful with these. They are very potent.
That's precisely what we need.
Sie werden sich sofort ergeben.
Another one. These things keep appearing everywhere. I wonder why here.
I think they're drawn to vulnerability, to fear. What we're doing here is very risky.
Sie werden den Schmerz kennen.
We know enough pain. Get out of here.
No, Althea, please, let me. I'm struggling to get rid of it.
Ich rieche deine Angst.
I've done it before, but I was either terrified or helping the Queen. I have to be able to do this myself. I will not be defenseless.
Then focus. Block out everything else and reach out with your mind. It'll sting, but you have to take hold of it and pull hard, like unraveling a tight knot. You can do this.
Focus. Reach out. Pull. I did it. And if our potion works properly, we'll never see one of them again. Here you go, sir. A finger of whiskey for your bravery.
You're too good to us, Millie.
Just doing my bit, like you, Rutherford.
Take a drink for yourself, men, then pass it on. Make sure everyone gets their share.
The sky? How did I not notice it before?
How can the world have changed before my eyes? I knew where I was until... Why was that whiskey such a strange color?
Because it wasn't exactly the liquor you were promised.
It's nothing like our trench. This place is almost beautiful. It is heaven.
Not exactly. More like a limbo state.
But we are not alive. We are deceased.
I'm sorry, but yes. Though it isn't that simple. Your souls live on here in the land of the ladies in white. They mean to use you as weapons against our fellow men.
You'll forgive me, nurse, if I take a moment to comprehend all of that. A lot of the men, myself included, are...
Scared, sir. We thought we'd die as heroes and pass on to a better place. Not get stuck here.
I know that, and I'm stuck here too. What we're asking of you is risky, not without sacrifice, but you soldiers are more powerful right now than you've ever been. Any limitation you felt, anything holding you back, that's gone now and will never return. You can run faster, jump higher, fight harder than ever before. Try it out. Go on. See for yourselves. Right now, you're the greatest force this planet has, and you're the ones who can save humanity.
How can that be true?
You are souls, restrained only by the limits of your imagination. If you believe you can fly, then you can.
She speaks the truth, James.
Althea? I remember you. Why have you returned?
You have made it clear to me that humanity is not what I thought. You are noble, intelligent, caring. You can be feral, but clearly so can we. Take my hand. I will show you what you can do.
Doctor, will this mean an end to the fighting? Will your plan end the Great War?
No, Major, I'm terribly sorry, but no. Though when this is over, you don't have to go back. It will be the most important battle you will ever take part in, but then you can rest.
They are right, friends. We can do this. Tell me where to go, Doctor, and I will fight.
This isn't about killing an enemy, Corporal, but saving our friends. That is vitally important.
We are with you, Doctor. Nurse Foley.
And who might you fellows be?
My name is Hans Gohlmann. We're with the 1st Nassau Infantry. We were fighting at Verdun, and these ladies, dressed all in white, appeared. They took us one by one. No one believed until it was their turn. What is this place?
Fritz, get out of here before I show you the sharp end of my bayonet.
Hey, calm please. He isn't your enemy. Not here. Not anymore.
They killed plenty of my friends. Got me injured.
And no doubt we did the same to them. Not exactly an eye for an eye, but equally brutal. They're shaking, just like we were. I bet all they want is to be with their families again.
My mother, Carolina. She relies on me.
Think about it. They're following orders from the high-ups, just like we were. They do what they're told, shoot across no man's land, and hope to get rid of some of the people shooting back. But why? What do you have against this man? What has Hans ever done to you personally? The only difference between us is the language that we speak.
Except I heard English. How's he speaking our language?
No, you're speaking German.
If I may, I think it's my TARDIS. It's good with languages. It translates for me all the time, and I guess it's sharing its gift with all of you, wherever she is in this realm.
Why them and not the Red Soldiers?
She has an affinity with humans, and perhaps she's reticent to go anywhere near those creatures of hate, afraid it'll clog her psychic circuitry and corrupt her. The important thing is she wants you to work together just as much as I do. She's showing you that deep down, you're the same.
I see you, Hans. I see all of you. There's not a single enemy here, but my fellow men. We must now fight for the right reasons, alongside those that we respect, like the Doctor, because it is good and just and will save our friends and families from who knows what torment.
So, will you stand together, or are you willing to let your insignificant differences culminate in the end of the world?
Where is everyone? I don't like it when it's all quiet. Feels all ominous.
Du bist mein Feind.
What's that? Someone there?
Ergeb dich mir, oder ich werde dich töten.
No! Get out! You monster! No!
Bewegen Sie sich nicht. Ich bin bewaffnet.
No, no, not again! Not here! Stay away from them!
Ihr seid mir alle ausgeliefert.
You've killed him! But that knife! How's it shining? Pick on someone who can hold their own. Try killing me or you a coward.
Willst du heute sterben?
I don't know what you're saying, but I ain't giving up without a fight.
There's one. Corporal, keep it distracted.
Yes, sir.
Major, where'd you come from?
No time for questions. We've got to protect you and the others.
You're strong, but you're no match for me. Let's see how you like this.
Rutherford stabbed it! Ow!
Why won't you fall?
Can I help? Stand back, Corporal.
You did it! Well done, Nurse Foley.
That's getting easier. Whew, but it still takes my breath away.
There may be more in the hospital grounds. We should help the others.
Lead the way, soldier. I'm right behind you.
Are you okay, McNish? I was worried about you.
Aside from all this craziness, I'm fine, Miss Millie, thanks to you. You've been saving me for so long, I didn't realize.
Only doing my job. I just wish I could do more.
You've done enough, girlie. Thanks for all your kindness. I'll keep an eye out for those nasty red soldiers. I should be able to deal with them now I know what's coming. Will I ever see you again?
I don't know, but I promise I'll always keep an eye on you. Now, take it easy. Nurse's orders.
Anything you say, Miss Millie. I'll behave. She's a marvel, that one.
What treachery is this? Who would dare betray me? I cultivated that army, devised this whole scheme to save our realm from annihilation. And this is how one of you chooses to repay me? If this is to be our damnation, trust me, sisters, I will make each and every one of you pay dearly.
Your Most Royal Highness, we would never...
Stop talking before I tear out your deceitful tongue. You know as well as I do, Althea, that some of our sisters have followed our army in the hope that it will keep them alive. Elizabeth, Rosalind, I know of your actions. Do you think you can hide behind those rage-fueled men to escape my wrath? Fools, all of you.
We too wish for salvation, and perhaps our sisters have found a better path to follow.
And don't think I don't know you are there, Doctor, skulking in the shadows. The scent of your presence was thick on the air. This is your doing, isn't it?
In part, yes.
Oh, I know you needed assistance, so you're going to tell me exactly who has orchestrated this downfall of the ladies in white. We have presided over this realm for millennia, and you have sought to bring us down rather than accept you allied yourself with dirt.
I won't dob anyone in.
I can hold back deaths here. Shall I lift you miles from the ground and watch you fall again and again? Do you think you could handle feeling every bone in your body snap and crack to dust? You have stolen our only hope from us. All that is left is a fleeting joy that will come from revenge. So answer my questions and I won't hurt you as much.
But this isn't who we are. All my life, we've never been cruel or aggressive like this. It's wrong.
Du bist mein Feind.
And you're my enemy, you crimson nightmare. Get out of here.
Don't you see, Your Highness? The Red Soldiers aren't solely a manifestation of negative human emotions. They're also a byproduct of your fear and hatred. Those devils that have been blighting you are a creation of both species.
But all their hate, their anger.
You've been targeting the humans, laying all of the blame at their feet, when not only are they innocent of any malice against you, but they aren't even the real enemy. The Red Soldiers are. Think about it. The humans couldn't manifest anything like that without help.
It makes sense.
Stop the Red Soldiers at their source, and we end the damage to your world and prevent an inter-realm conflict that would destroy billions of lives.
This is your plan? Distraction and obfuscation?
It's the only sane way forward. I considered finding a way to restore the wall and sealing you ladies in your realm as a protective measure, but the science at play here is ridiculously complicated and relies on elements of pseudophysics that I can't even begin to understand. How precisely does one convert a metaphysically permeable wall into something more solid?
There are ways, but it would be at a great cost. If our energy is drained to nothingness, we die, and without access to the outside world, our resources would soon dwindle.
I suspected as much, that there was some undercurrent of a symbiotic relationship between you and the humans that neither side was fully aware of. You lose your power source from the natural world, and they lose.
Their imagination, creativity, that little magic that passes from our realm to theirs naturally is enough to spark their greater instincts.
We are who we are because of you, and vice versa.
Then you simply must work together. Your Highness, will you at least hear me out?
Speak quickly before I change my mind.
I gave Millie some hints about how to change your potion's recipe.
And we taught her how to pour her power into what she makes.
You were trying to suppress the soldiers' individuality and emotions to make them the ultimate offensive force, but that left them in the dark. And their fear and paranoia continued to feed the Red Soldiers.
We took your concoction away from them, cleared their minds for the first time since you brought them here, and we gave all of the ladies a dose of our new drink.
The new recipe means the ladies can absorb the positive emotions that the souls of the soldiers have in plenty.
Their courage and resilience, their love and hope, and if all of the ladies work together, they can dismiss all of the Red Soldiers by spreading a message of hope rather than hate.
The soldiers are out there helping their fellow men already, but it's up to us to finish off the Red Soldiers once and for all.
This is the last of our potion, ready for you, Your Highness. Will you drink it?
On my life, it is safe.
On mine too.
And if it means anything to you, mine as well.
It smells sweet. I cannot detect any poisons. I promised a day, Doctor, so I will try it your way.
Your strength should grow like an emboldening warmth through your body.
You are right, my child. How narrow-minded not to recognize how much positive potential the humans had. I only ever saw them for their anger, because that was all they showed.
From what I have seen of them, these humans are capable of far more beauty than we ever gave them credit for.
I am strong enough now to repair the wall between our realms fully, but you have forgotten something vital, Doctor. I see in your mind that the humans' war is supposed to continue for a few more years. All of that aggression will continue to build. The Red Soldiers will return and grow in strength, and we will need to rebuild our army again. Those souls will not last indefinitely. I admire what you have achieved. It is far more than I imagined a mere mortal could manage, but you have simply postponed my plan. It seems your final 24 hours have brought humanity a few more months. Little more. Was it worth it?
But we do have a way to stop them ever coming back. Major Rankin.
Good day, all. Your Highness, it is an honor.
You dared to bring this man into my presence?
Don't harm him. He's essential. Millie, are you ready?
As I'll ever be. Major, will you take my hand?
With pleasure.
What will this achieve?
Millie took some of the potions, so she's charged up on love and courage too. Her half-human DNA acts as a bridge to the human world, and the Major will act as a conduit of the message of hope and bravery. Think of them as the universe's biggest and happiest battery. So long as they stay here, you'll be able to draw on them and keep the wall between realms in place, and they'll stop any red soldiers from manifesting.
So they cannot leave? Did you both agree to this?
I volunteered as soon as the doctor started to ask. No one else should have to face the torment of an eternal war, stuck here waiting for another fight that fills them with dread. My sacrifice means everyone else can pass on, right, Doctor?
Exactly, Major. The rest of the army of souls will dissipate.
I see you are not fulfilling this role yourself, Doctor.
I'm not human. It wouldn't work with me.
Not for lack of trying. How many variations of the potion did you make before realizing it was a fool's errand?
As many as time would allow, but Major Rankin stepped forward so very bravely.
And you have a precaution against any future wars? Or is this just another delaying tactic?
I don't have any family. Not anymore. So I'll be forgotten. Another unknown soldier buried on the edge of the battlefield. I made my peace with that a long time ago, and now it will help us.
Over time, because of the power being channeled through him, the Major will become an embodiment of every soldier that will ever fight, a vessel for all of the determination and friendship for centuries to come. And as someone is remembered for falling in the line of duty, the thoughts and prayers for them will be directed into Rankin and will continue to protect the two realms until the end of time. He is making the ultimate sacrifice. Let me shake your hand one more time.
All I need to do is call upon the magic of this realm, and it will begin. For everyone we love, for Simon, for the future. Has it worked?
It has. Hear that? It is the music of our forest. It sings again for the first time since all this started. I'm impressed, Doctor. I did not think this stood a chance of working, but I am a woman of my word. There will be no attack. We will step back, let the humans decide this squabble amongst themselves, and think hard over what we nearly did. You were right, Cordelia. My fear and anger changed me. Doctor, your ship is returned to you.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I suspect this is goodbye, Doctor. I won't salute. I fear you disapprove. But it has been an honor, truly, to serve alongside you.
Goodbye, both of you. You are the best of humanity. I hope you know that. Your courage here will make the world a much brighter place, and wherever I go in this universe of ours, I'll keep your memory alive.
I wish I could have seen Simon one last time, to say goodbye. I love him. No, I'd hate for him to think I disappeared.
He won't, because I'll find him for you. I'll tell him how magnificent you've done, how much good you've done.
I only hope he's still alive. Simon Foster, give him my love.
I shall, Millie. Au revoir.
And the worlds are sealed again, safe from ripping into each other.
We saved the world, Nurse Foley.
I think it's time to drop the formalities, don't you, Edgar? If it's just the two of us for the rest of our lives, so please, call me Millie, and excuse the tears.
Only if you'll excuse mine.
Hey, got more of them, have we? Sarge is in the next tent. He'll tell you where to go. You needs anything, come to old McNish here, and I'll sort you out. Alright, lads, all feeling fine? Come on, Fowler, give us a smile. You'll be dancing in no time. Yeah. And you, Lane, I don't know why you're laughing. With a face like that, no one will want to dance with you. Now you've had a good laugh. Anyone need your pal to get you a nurse? No? Good, because you lot, you's protected. We all is. We's got a guardian angel up there. Miss Millie's watching over us. For always, and that beauty's the best lady I ever met. So mind your language, be on your best behaviour, and she'll keep us safe in our bed. Just you see.
And that's what happened, Simon. I thought you deserved the truth rather than a lie you could easily accept. Millie was exceptional. So brave. Like you wouldn't believe. Actually, if you love her as much as she loves you, you probably would. She told me about you. How kind and generous you always were. How she thought your laugh was so infectious, and the two of you would be in hysterics for so long after the silliest joke. We didn't know each other all that long. I wish it could have been longer, but she'll always hold a special place in my heart. I'm sorry, Simon. Sorry I never got to meet you. Sorry I was too late. Sorry you got sent to the Somme and you didn't come back. Best I could do was make sure your name's on this memorial, so everyone knows you fought valiantly. I'm so sorry, Simon. I'll remember you too. I promise and hope that somewhere in this universe of possibilities, you two will find each other again. Rest in peace, good sir. There's no more fighting to be done.